Hey everybody. I wanted to do a quick video as a way of checking in and a promise that I'm going to get back to my regularly scheduled content. I've just not been in a great place, and I kind of feel like I would be a fraud if I got on here and tried to deliver inspiring messages when I'm not feeling inspired. I don't have a script. I don't even have an outline. But I just wanted to come in here and just be authentic because, I try to be motivating in my YouTube videos, and I hope that some of my stuff is inspirational, and I hope that this stuff encourages you to get to the gym, invest in your wellness, invest in your health. But there are times in your life where just doing those small things is a struggle, and that's okay. Some of you may not know that about 2.5 weeks ago, I abruptly lost my father, my stepfather, but he was my father for 44 years. And it's been hard. It's just been really hard. He was not a well man, but the way he went was very abrupt and not anything that we expected. And just trying to be there for my family, for my children, for my mother has been hard, and be there for myself. And I may have mentioned this in a previous video, but I also lost my sister, my older sister, and my only sibling about 13 years ago. It was March 28th of 2012. And my father never recovered from that. Nor would you expect him to. He's buried right next to my sister. Yeah, I think in the last video I posted, I actually wrote about that. And so I haven't wanted to make content. I haven't wanted to work on thumbnails. I've been keeping up with some of the drama, some of my creators that I follow on YouTube, which has been entertaining, which I appreciate, but I haven't wanted to make content. And I figured that this might be the best time to make content, to just be authentic and put out there that it's okay to feel just like you don't want to do it. And I was afraid of coming on here and trying to present a happy message and be motivational and all this stuff and feel like a fraud, because that's just not what I'm connecting with right now. Right now, I've just been focusing on what's the next thing in today that I have to do. What's the next thing? And the mantra has been just this, focus on just this. So I have 2 kids that are doing tryouts and getting ready for their sports. I'm getting ready for the next academic year. And I've taken a little bit of a step back, and I love creating. Like, I love the science of it, and I'm trying to learn and trying to do better. But I'm also trying to be more mindful about the time that I have here on this planet and how I want to use that time in the best way possible, because time is truly the only priceless thing that we have. Even some of the most wealthy people on earth, Warren Buffett, for example, in his 90s, billions and billions of dollars. Do you think that he would gladly give away those billions and billions of dollars to have the remaining time that I have left on my lifespan? I'm 52. I'm shooting for at least 100 years. To have the option of 48 more years, do you think that he would give away that time? I do. Because that's the only thing that we have truly in this life is time, and how we choose to invest it. Are we investing that with the people that we love? Are we investing that trying to help other people be better? So these are all the things that I've been wrestling with. And I'm like, this is morbid. Nobody's going to want to watch this. Nobody's going to want to hear about this content. But I figured, I really owe it to the people, the followers that I have. I really appreciate you. I have a very small channel, and I'm hoping that I eventually grow. But I didn't want to just do a disappearing act. I just wanted to check in. And once everything gets rolling back into my routine, I am going to be creating on a more regular scheduled basis again. But I wanted to take this moment and just tell you what's going on, that I feel like if I was just to jump on here and just talk about, yeah, get in there and work out no matter what, and be positive no matter what, because I'm not there right now. I have kept up with my training schedule and it has been a struggle. It has been a struggle bus, but I'm doing it. And discipline is not motivation. If I was waiting for me to be motivated to get to the gym or waiting to be motivated to take care of myself, it would never happen. It is just a bank of repeated behavior that nudges me in the right direction. That's all a discipline is it becomes such a pattern of living that it will nudge you in that direction, even when something knocks you off your groove. So my eating hasn't been as good. It hasn't been as disciplined as it normally has been. My working out, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. My cardio is not as great as I'd like it to be, but I am getting there. But what I'm taking the time to reevaluate and just look at is like, how am I reinvesting my life? So I have not filled this out yet, but I figured since it's in the shot, I might as well talk about this. That was graceful. Yeah. This is a memento mori calendar. And this represents 100 years. And each row that goes directly across is 1 year. And each one of these blocks is 8 years. So if we take a look at this, I am actually right about here. This is my lifespan to this point. And you see how much further, if you go for 100 years, which is what I'm shooting for, that's all the time I have left. That's it. Take a look at that. Find where you are. If you're in your 40s, this is your time left, my friends. That's if you are graced enough to live to 100. How are you going to live it? If this is what you got left, how are you going to choose to use your time? It's powerful stuff. So I have to fill in my dots. I haven't done that yet. And I got the concept of that calendar from The 5 Types of Wealth from Sahil Bloom. It is an amazing book. And I highly suggest that anybody who is trying to employ like a morning routine like I have, or trying to help revamp their life, take a look at that book. That book is fantastic. And I was afraid of getting this calendar because I'm afraid of looking at the reality of life. I think a lot of times our lifespan is the one thing that we don't want to look at. We just want to live in the moment, which is great, but you need to be living like with the end in mind to make sure you're getting where you want to go, whether it's with your family, whether it's with business or whatever. You need to have some sense of that time and where you are on that continuum. So that's where I'm at. I'm examining all these things. I have my memento mori calendar. I will fill it out. I'll probably put on that wall right there. And I just wanted to check in with you all. Thanks for watching.